Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm on my way to guess what? Chaperone. I'm going on another trip with my daughter's class. We're going on a trolley ride. And Sam's gonna be there, so I'm on my way. I stopped at Dunkin'. I got a turkey sausage egg on a croissant toasted and coffee. And I got it with oat milk, liquid sugar. I rarely go to Dunkin', but true, I'm like on the move, so I just decided to stop there. And I didn't get the egg because my nutritionist recommended that I don't get the egg, like, trying to cut calories and stuff. And I have not been working out at all. I have not. It's not funny. I want to, but I haven't. I haven't because I've been going to bed too late, and then I'm not getting up, like 4 or 5 a.m. so I can work out. And that's my fault. I feel like sleep is a waste of time. Like, time is moving so fast right now.
And I just feel like time is just not on my side. Like, time, it's just moving too fast. Time it's moving way too fast. And I feel like sleep is a waste of time. I feel like it's best I just stay up, especially, being a mom, we already, have very limited time. Like, I just need to stay up and do what I need to do. Like, everything I need to do and want to do, I just need to stay up and do it. Because the time, I always say that, I always say this, the time between pickup and drop off is a blink of an eye, no time at all. So the only time is to stay up, or I guess go to bed early by like 8, 9, and then wake up like 3, 4 a.m. It's either to stay up, get up early, or go to bed early and get up early. Because I honestly believe if you don't start your day like at 3, 4 a.m., forget about it. Especially if you're a mom and you just have so much to do. So, but it's okay. Overall, I'm very excited to go on another field trip with my daughter's class. I really love it. Have I been on a trolley before? I can't remember. Did I go on a trolley in New Orleans? I don't think I went on a trolley in New Orleans. I don't think so. So this is my first trolley ride as well. I should have just got like a green tea with honey, but I didn't want to do that. It's Friday. I'm happy I'm going on a field trip with my daughter. Let me just stay on myself a little bit. She originally gave me iced coffee. I never order iced coffee. Who drinks iced coffee in the winter? Tell me, do you drink iced coffee in the winter? Like, how? I don't like cold drinks in general. So, I don't like cold drinks in general. I don't like cold food. Even in it's hard for me to eat a salad in the winter because I feel like a salad is it's too cold to eat a salad because a salad is a cold food. But I have been eating a salad with something hot, or I'll definitely do cucumbers, tomatoes, or some onions or some celery, something like that. But yeah, no cold drinks for me. I like to be warm and toasty, especially if you're breastfeeding. Those moms who are watching this and you're breastfeeding, you never want to drink cold drinks. You always want to be drinking hot drinks, room temperature drinks. That keeps the body warm, and you know, I feel like it just makes the like breasts really come out and flow. I mean, breasts come out. It really makes the milk like fill up and flow easily. It really, really does. Like when I was working in the office, I would have my Contigo mug, looks like a 16-ounce Contigo mug, filled with tea, specifically moringa tea, and I would sip on that all day. Like even when it was finished, I would go to the lunchroom and fill up my mug with hot water. Yeah, you know, hot water, or it would be warm, and I would drink that my whole work day. Moringa tea is a very good tea that helps with breast milk, with the breast milk supply. I mean, I never had an issue with breastfeeding in my supply. I never had an issue, thank God. There was one time my milk was like, this is like I think like week 2. I just did not have any milk one night, and I remember my daughter, she was just up like, you know, very whiny and stuff. She was like 2 weeks old or stuff, but I didn't have any milk. I think because I didn't eat enough that day. I was not drinking enough that day, so it was my fault. But you want to keep your supply up, your milk supply up, and keep it flowing. Get some moringa tea, okay? And sip on that morning, noon, and at night. Alright? So I'm on my way. I'm here, babe. Don't wear Uggs on your kids' field trips, okay? Good thing I never wear mine. One time, I wore mine to the farm. It got so dusty. But anytime you're chaperoning, you don't have to walk, you have to run. Put on your walking sneakers, your running sneakers, okay? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, oh my God, Jesus. Oh God. I don't know where the hell we're walking to. Chicken farm. Wow. Okay, here they go. How are you? You got it, babe? Here. Look. See you later. Trail trip is over. It was a really good trip. It really, really was. Short and cute. Well, just enough. It was just enough. For preschoolers, because now when we got off the trolley, they're like, I'm hungry. So when they get back to school, it'll be time for lunch. So it was a really good trip. We got to take pictures with Santa on the trolley. We went on the trolley. We learned the history of the trolley. So it was cool, and it just got some time to be with my baby girl. And there was a lot of parents on there. Even a parent with a newborn baby. Well, not a newborn baby, but the baby was in a car seat. So she brought her baby along. It just really shows how parents are, you know, really dedicated to their children and just trying to always be there. You know, they're really trying. Which way can I take back? I'll go straight, okay. But yeah, chaperoning is so fun. I will always volunteer to chaperone. Always. Even if, I don't know, we're going camping. I'm going to volunteer to go camping with the kids. I am. I don't care. If we're going into swamp fields, I'll still chaperone. It's okay with me. So it was fun. Chaperoning is important, I feel like. If and when you can chaperone for your kids' field trips, please do so, because it gives you a chance to see your kid in a different environment. You know, see, are they possibly having like some social, I guess, issues? Or, you know, like my baby girl, she's a bit quiet. She's on the quiet and reserved side. Not like brother. You know, he makes friends like very easily. He'll talk to anybody, you know, spark up a conversation. And she's not like that. So, you know, I try to help her when I'm there with her, and we do talk, you know, at home. You know, if a friend sits next to you, although they may play with each other and see each other, you know, at recess or at lunch, you know, say, hey, I'm Maxine, what's your name? You know, I tried to help her out with that, and, you know, trying to give her some social cues and, you know, to kind of help her use her voice. So, you know, it just helps me to observe her in a different environment around friends, because she's very, you know, laid back and she's a bit quiet. And it just lets me, it's a chance to also let me see, you know, that she is improving socially. Like, I'm not trying to make her, you know, it's not her personality to be like a social butterfly or, you know, talking in everybody's face. That's not really her personality right now. She may grow out of it, you know, as she gets older and she gets really comfortable. But, you know, right now I'm just trying to just, you know, help her to use her voice. And, you know, if you want to ask a question, raise your hand. It's okay. Don't be so shy. And, you know, then you're telling me in my ear or something like that. So it's just a chance to, you know, observe your kid in a different environment. Oh, and she's come a long way. She really has. Sometimes I think it's because of the pandemic and she was just home with me. Like, I didn't get a chance to do like the library visits like I did with brother, and like being around family a lot and friends and stuff, because it was the pandemic. She was born in 2020. And also in her class right now, those are all pandemic babies. So, I don't know. That's just her personality. She's a very laid back person. I'm not trying to like force her to talk to everybody and be in everybody's face. But I just also, you know, trying to teach her, you know, how to be social, you know, being social. I mean, she's only 4, but, you know, being social and networking and sparking up a conversation with somebody and making connections is very important in life. It really, really is. So I'm just trying to teach her that and, you know, help her with that as well. Like, a little girl sat down with her on the trolley ride, and they know each other. They see each other every day, the girls. And she's in the other class. And I think the girl knows my daughter's name, but I don't think my daughter knows her name. No, she doesn't. Because I said, what's your friend's name? And she's like, I don't know. And she's very shy to ask. And I said, well, tell her, say, hi, I'm Maxine. What's your name? And she asked her, and, you know, the girl's like, I see her every day. I know her name. Even when she did ballet, when she became in, all the girls, they were like, hey, Maxine. And she got really shy. Really, really shy. Like, oh my God. And the girls at ballet, they know her name. They're like, hey, Maxine, you know, bye, Maxine, see you later. And I said, what's your friend's name? She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you have to ask them. It's okay to introduce yourself, or it's okay to say, what's your name again? You know? So we're trying, and she's come a long way though. We're really, really trying. Like, when she was a baby, you know, some kids, you bring them in the store and they just say hi. She was not like that. No. But she started to, you know, come out of her shell. I remember I was at a meeting and she was interacting with some of the kids and adults there, and I was so shocked. I was like, I just watched her. I was so shocked because she's just, you know, very reserved, very quiet, you know. But I'm glad she's coming along. But yeah, back to why chaperoning is important. You get to observe your kid in a different environment, and It also helps you be a better parent, what you may need to work on with your kid when it comes to, you know, how they speak to their friends, sharing, being mannerable, you know, things like that. 2, it helps you build a connection with the teacher. I feel like chaperoning, like now, especially since the pandemic, you can't go into class. Oh, what is Jesus? What can I do? You can't go into the classroom, you know, drop your kid off, pick them up, you know, chit chat with the teacher. You can't do that anymore. You just drop off at the door, you sign them in, they have them at the door, and you pick them up, you know. So chaperoning gives you a chance to talk with a teacher, not necessarily about academic stuff, but just, you know, to just chit chat with your teacher, you know, 2 adults, you know, we're talking, we're laughing, get you a chance to know your teacher, where they may have grown up, where they may have went to school, you know, some things you guys may have in common, talk about, you know, Christmas dinner, food, you know, just different things, you know. So that you know, it gives you a chance to connect with the teacher on a different level. Also, the teacher may want to speak to you about something, or you want to speak to the teacher about something. That's a good opportunity as well, because there's, you know, when it's a field trip, there's other adults there, the TAs, you know, other adults, so that, you know, you're able to have that time to talk to the teacher one-on-one. 3, chaperoning gives you a chance to meet your kids' friends and see how they interact with each other. You know, your kids come home and say this name and that name, and then when you're on the field trip, you get to meet them, like, oh, you're Lauren, you know, oh, okay, you're Julie, you're Zoe, okay, oh, hi, you know. It gives you a chance to just, you know, meet your kids' friends, and it also gives you a chance to meet their parents. So 3, we're on 3, right? Chaperoning gives you a chance to meet some of the other parents in the classroom, because pick up and drop off is like so quick. You don't really get a chance to see who is who. I did meet some of the other parents at open house, but the last trip where we went to the farm, to the pumpkin orchard, there I was able to meet a lot of parents. I was able to introduce myself. You know, you're able to laugh with some of the parents, get to know them, you know, and get familiar with some. It gives you a chance to get familiar with some of the parents and get to know them, see what you guys may have in common, you know, things like that. Even befriend some of the parents. There may be a time where you need a parent to maybe, hey, can so-and-so go home with you real quick because I'm at work late, or I can't even, you know, like, it gives you a chance to make a relationship with a parent or 2 in case you may, you know, need them, you know, or you may need them to have your back at one time, or you may need to have their back at one time. On the other field trip, there was a mom. She had to be like probably 8-9 months pregnant, and this field trip, she didn't have her belly anymore. So that means she had a baby. So it gave me a chance to tell her congratulations. Was it a boy or girl? You know, it's, you know, just, you know, to just, you know, make conversation and things like that with some of the parents. And then, you know, when you see the parents in the town, you know, you say, hey, this is just, you know, so-and-so's mom, Joey's mom, things like that. So that's always nice. And then when, you know, next time I pick up and drop off, you can say, hey, how you doing? Or, you know, you're not like too afraid to approach a parent. Maybe there's a birthday party going on and you want to invite them, and because you know their face, you're like, hey, this is going on, you're invited, you know, things like that. So it gives you a chance to observe any new staff in the class, in your kids' class. Like my daughter's class, there's a new paraprofessional in there, and I met her once at conference night, but this is the first time she's on a field trip with the class, so it gave me a chance to observe, not really observe her, but just, you know, be around her and get to know her and, you know, see how she is with the kids, you know, things like that. And then 5, which I feel is the most important, why it's so important to chaperone, is it creates or builds the bond between you and your kid. I feel like you get so many cool mom points when you're chaperoning. You know, not even with your kid, but with your kid's friends, you get so many cool points. Like my son and my daughter friends, they know me, so they're like, "Hey, Max's mom." Or on the trolley, some of the kids, they were waving to me because they've seen me before. So it's just it's really, you know, it's really cool. It's really fun. You really get some cool mom points, and I feel like it builds a bond between you and your kid when you're chaperoning, you know. It really does. It helps your kid to know that they can trust you, you know, that you're there, you're always there, you're gonna be there for them, you got their back, you know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love chaperoning. I can't wait for the next trip. I'm so grateful to go on field trips with my kids. I'm extremely grateful to God that I can be there for them. We all know how mom guilt feels. Mom guilt doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good at all. I'm such in a happy space, a happy zone. Yeah, chaperone, sign up, always. Even when you can't chaperone, I do know my kids' school, like, will allow you to have treats or whatever delivered to the classroom. You can't drop them off yourself, but they have to be like Uber Eats or Lyft or something like that. Or you put like if you want to order a pizza for your kid class on a Friday, maybe they went on a field trip, you couldn't be there, but you can order pizza. They allow that. I see a few parents do that. Or like donuts, you can bring donuts in. Well, you can't bring it yourself, but like, say if you're at Dunkin' Donuts and you order 2 dozen of donuts, the Uber or Lyft or something driver has to deliver it to the school. You can't deliver it yourself. So you can do like pizza, donuts, or you can do like goodie bags. That they don't mind. Goodie bags, you can do goodie bags, something like that. That's another way you can be involved in your kids' school, which I think that's awesome. I really love that the principal allows parents to do that. And, you know, and the kid feels like, oh, you know, my mom, my dad, she brought these in for us, you know. So it's another way you can be involved in your kids' classroom. But yeah, that is it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on the field trip. Chaperoning. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later.